So I recently got some of the footage of it, which I'm going to show you in a second. But I just looking back and remembering what we did and the 90-foot jump that we did to start the channel, and then going into a channel crossing, not really knowing the true distance. It was crazy. But here, I'm going to show you some of the footage and see what you think.
Because Buzzy was older, more successful. Buzzy's modeling career was very lucrative. He had cars and boats. He had a lot of toys that were fun. And I had a lot of bad ideas, so we were like a perfect team. We got into prone paddling. You know, he's an animal, and I loved the misery, so we would just go out and do all this radical paddle stuff.
We were in Europe, and we paddled the English Channel. You know, we were doing it with no net. We were going to arrive under our own power, or we weren't going to arrive. So there's something, you know, scary and exciting about that.
Looks like we got to go right about here.
Right there?
There's England over there. Let's go. We just started paddling. We don't have any idea, like, it's the busiest shipping channel in the world, and the current's like 6 miles an hour, and we only paddle 6 miles an hour. And, you know, we're like out in the middle of the thing going, oh, this is going to be a long day.
You know, at the end, I got hypothermia. My core temperature was 88 degrees. Laird was not even cold.
Then we pulled that one off, and then I had this real genius idea that we were going to paddle from Corsica to Italy.
We're going to start here and paddle across the Canal de Corse, all the way to the island of Isola di Elba, the death place of Napoleon. That looks like pretty far, Laird. Are you sure you can make that in the daylight hours? How far is that?
On the chart, it was 37, but it didn't say what the distance was. We're like 37. Well, we're in Europe. Everything's in kilometers, so that's 24 miles. That's a piece of cake. We parked at this one place, and we came, and there was like a 90-foot cliff jump. And Laird goes, we'll start here. What do you mean we'll start here? He goes, yeah, we'll start our paddle from here, and I'm going to jump. And he just jumps, and I just like, 2, 3... I don't know how high it is. The water's clear. You don't know how deep it is. See boulders, and he's like, it's really good. Come on. I'm like, I guess I got to go. So like an idiot, I jumped off the cliff. It was like a 15-mile-an-hour headwind, and we're just taking water. It's just miserable.
Realized at a certain point we've been paddling a long time, and there's nothing. Like, all of a sudden we see this island, and it's like, I mean, it's very small. Like, it's like, I'm like, that is just far. That's far.
So we paddled, and we arrived at dark.
It was far. It was very far. So that was like a 9-hour paddle into the night. I think it was Buzzy's birthday. Buzzy had a credit card in his pocket, fortunately, and we had dinner.
We started talking to the owner of the restaurant. He said, where'd you guys come from? He goes, that's 44 miles. No wonder it took so long. So it was 37 nautical miles, not 37 kilometers. So it was a big difference.
It took us like 4 days to get back to Corsica, riding like a bus through Italy. And all we had was Lycra. So we're like Lycra shorts, no shoes. And we'd be walking in the city, and everybody looking at our feet like, the Italians, if you don't have shoes on, you are a peasant.